Hi and welcome back! My name is Emily. In this video we're gonna take a closer look at two products that I created with the Mom Teapot die set from iCrafter. And I really like this teapot. I was so excited when I saw it. And it's a little bit larger, so you will see what I will do with my second project here. Hint hint, I think you will like it. But for my first one I created a card base that was slightly bigger than I'm usually making. This is a 5x7 card base, and I also created a mat that was in a teal color, because as you can see I cut a bunch of these small flowers that comes in this Mom Teapot die set. And for that hopefully I will show you, but I used the Magnetic Pro deck from iCrafter. It's really a lifesaver. If you are used to using like adhesive to like tape runner or tape to keep your dies in place when you're cutting your cardstock, you really don't need it anymore if you have the Magnetic Pro deck. And I have used it since Christmas and I'm really impressed with it, how it holds up. And as you know, I'm creating a lot of projects every week, so I'm excited about these pro decks. So if you want to check them out, I will have a link down below for you. Yeah, I really like them. You can see here my cluster is coming together, and I also cut out the mom from some gold mirror cardstock, and I adhered a bunch of dimension to the backside just to make it stand out against all of these flowers and leaves that I created. And I'm just adhering the panel down, straight down to my card base. And if I would do this again, you know I love dimension on my projects, I wouldn't adhere this flat down, because it just turned out flat. But I wanted some dimension between my flowers and leaves and the teapot, so that is why I did that move, but probably would have done it in dimension too. And I have my phone that I took a picture. You probably could see it previously. And I'm just looking back at that photo when I'm arranging all of my flowers here, just to get an idea of where everything went when I really liked it. I think that is always a problem when I'm creating clusters like this, that I have an idea and I'm fiddling around and then I like it and then I'm putting it, like having to take it apart, and then it doesn't turn out exactly the way that I liked it in the beginning. But you will see that I will fix it, and I think it turned out really cute in the end as well. I just put down some more greenery stuff than I had in the beginning here, and some more flowers. I really filled that cluster out, and I think it turned out super pretty. And in the center of all of these flowers I put some I don't know if they're called gems, but some foam, some bubbles. I believe they are bubbles. They are from Trinity Stamps. They're really cute. And I use some white and also some sequins to spark things out. And this is my first project. I'm super excited, and I know that I will give this to my mother, and I think she will really like it. So for my second project here, I was a bit, I would say, creative. You can see I'm using my scoreboard and I'm just measuring the lid here so I can create a crease when I'm cutting this out. So this is just some really heavy cardstock that I'm using. This is some Nina. And then I will run this through my die cutting machine. And when I run it through my die cutting machine, I made sure that the upper part wasn't attached or cut, if that makes sense. So then I will go ahead and cut it out of some purple cardstock as well, and adhere it on top of that. I will also do it to the back side, so I really have some pretty and finished edges. And I also went ahead and cut out two of the teapots here in a slightly lighter purple cardstock. And then I will attach my lid here to the teapot. And if I would do this again, I really wanted it to be in heavy white cardstock. I don't know why I did that, but in the end you can see it looks a little bit funny on the inside. I probably would have cut it out of the same color of cardstock that I did the second part here, the embellishment with. So that is just an idea. If you want to do this, you probably would like to just make sure that you have the same color on that one. But it looks pretty from the outside, but on the inside when the recipient opens it, it looks a little bit funny. So here you can see I'm arranging a new flower cluster on top of my teapot, and then I will adhere everything down, and when I'm happy with it I will fiddling a little bit more around with it. And then I wanted to put down a mom. You can see I cut it out of some pink cardstock, but in the end I decided to go with gold once more because I really like that gold mirror cardstock. And you can see I kept all of the leftovers from this project on the back side of my packaging here that I'm keeping all the dies with. And I found that I'm using the bits and pieces that gets left over a lot more when I'm doing that. So I hope you learned something, and I hope you like these two projects. I really wanted to share that you can be creative and think outside the box when you get die sets like this and create fun projects. So until next time, have a great day. Bye!